it's just there's just too much traffic. There's just too much traffic for this entire game to cope that way. So what I think I will do, while this does look quite nice, and actually I might use this later down the road because actually it does work. It does look quite nice, and it would probably really help filter through all the traffic. What I'm gonna do, I mean, the only problem with this is trying to get these lanes off the way that you want them. I mean, it's going to look pig ugly down here, but I guess that doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, it's all underground, and unless I put something underground, you're not going to see it. But anyway, I'm not going to do it that way. I want them all coming underground to this area, and I might have to rethink that strategy and have one coming overground and then one going underground. But I'll see what I can do. So I want 4 lanes coming off, and that is quite a sharp turn. But we'll do one like that, and maybe we could do one going on like that. That works fairly well. And then on the other side, we're going to do the opposite. So this one coming off and doing it as close as we can there, and then one going on like that. And hopefully what that means is that I can allow the traffic to go on where it needs to go on. So if I just do something here, so what I can do is use a national road underground. I don't know whether that might be a bit close. Maybe I could do it 20U out. Come on, snap to 10. Whatever. And then we'll go 20U out this side as well, just to keep it looking decent. As decent as I can. And if I just think... So, actually, this works really well, because... better than I thought it would, because where I've got the left-hand mode on, it means that we can just link these up like so. And it means that we can link these up like so, hopefully. And actually, I see no reason for that not working really well. So if we just put in a little curve here, and then I'm going to add it in there. I don't mind that it looks a little bit wrong. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So just pretend like you didn't see that. We're going to have to bring these up, and I'd rather not bring them up too early. So let's switch it back to that, and let's bring them out to about here, and then hopefully we can put that up. We'll delete that one back, and we will put in a curve. So we'll put in a curve to about here. It's not 90 degrees, but that isn't a 90-degree turn, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. For some reason it's saying that we have... Oh, that's the railroad. Of course. I was getting a little bit confused there, but it's fine. Right, where is this underground road? So if we take this up to about the same place, so... about here? Yeah, about here. And then it comes up. Nice 10U curve there. Although, this isn't actually in line. Okay, well, we'll take it to there. We'll delete that one out, and we will delete it back a little bit. Let's just turn off that mode. So what I want to do is link these up. I don't mind about the electric cables. So fortunately, I've been able to do this pretty much the way I was hoping to do it. And it's worked really well, actually. Well, I have to see whether this actually works the way I'm hoping it will work. But granted, if it works the way I hope it will work, then it should be fine. I might do a cut through here, just to allow traffic to go for whatever. No, use the roundabout. That's absolutely fine. So hopefully, with a roundabout like this, where the traffic comes on and off to the highway, or the motorway, sorry, from the inside, it'll mean that the traffic just flows a little bit better in this area. And that's going to be our junction to this industrial area. It's going to be, it has links to up here, so hopefully some of the trucks, if they want to go from there down to here, they'll use this exchange down here. But you never know, they might not. It's all about the pathing, and I don't know whether that will actually work. We've actually... What's going on here? So, it looks like we've taken out a pylon. So if I just link those up, then we've got pylons back to the harbour down here. I mean, it's the cargo hub, sorry, but I think of it as a harbour. And now that we've got touch this on, I should be able to change these roads as well. Actually, no, because you put you put a train station on the road as such, and then you link up the train lines. I thought it might be a different way round, where you put it on the train lines and then you have to link up the road, similar to how the harbours work. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because you're probably sick of my voice. What I could do is crisscross it, so that... So what I was thinking with the rail is to do it so these two connected to this one over here, and then we delete this line out and we put it around here somewhere, and then link it up here, and then that one would connect to that one. But actually, what I could do, considering that's an on and this is an off, I could do it so that the rail basically links up round here. And actually, what I'm going to do also is change a couple of things. So I'm going to delete these because these sides of the line don't have to go... Oh, actually, no, they do, because they need to go underneath the road. Okay, I'm going to have to put those back in. Okay, fine, we'll put them back in. So I'll just put this in, where were we here? Down to 24. I'll turn that round before I forget. And then we will put the same line in here. And hopefully, after I've deleted it, it won't have problems going back in. There we go. Okay, that's fine. So, enough talking. I'm just going to try and get on and do it. So, we would want a line coming through this way. I'm not going to do it underground for now, because it's going to cost a hell of a lot more to do that. I'll just bring it up along this road for now. We'll probably have to raise it or lower it later on to get roads underneath, if we can expand out that way. It might be a case that... Actually, do we even want the... I need to think whether we really want the cargo terminal there or not. So I'm going to be placing a couple cargo terminals around, these cargo train terminals around, so that we have freight moving away from this area quite easily and quickly. The only thing is that the way that freight works in the game, excuse me, is it's best to have it on a one-way road. It just is, because that way the traffic flows into the cargo terminal and out of the cargo terminal. So I'm going to have to think about where I want these on here, but quickly I'm just going to nip to the loo for 2 seconds and I'll be back. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, what we need to do is put in a road, a one-way road, and this will have to have quite high capacity for the train station, the rail that we're going to put in. But it's also going to have to be... You know what? I could put in one station down here. We could put a station on each side. That way, I think the way it works is that the industrial will... So, say we had industrial throughout this area, and a truck coming from here would want to take its freight somewhere. It would try and find the closest freight terminal that it can dump that freight into. I believe that's how it works. I don't know whether that's how it works, but I think that's how it works. So if I had one on each side, or at least on all of the three sides, it would probably go to this one over here. It wouldn't go down here and it wouldn't come over here because it would be going further to get there. So if I did that, I think the best way I could possibly do it would be to have a fast road. So we would be doing 2-lane highway. And let's just have a look here. We'll do it from there to make it easy. And it would come along here and come on here. Am I correct in thinking that? Let's just have a quick check. So it goes from left to right. Yeah, that's set up right. So we know that one's set up correctly. So